For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, grab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record, for the record, for the record. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price on y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. Frozen.
Post-workout Japanese edition. They've got these milk protein drinks. 15 grams of protein, 17.5 grams of carbs, I think. That's the label that we're working with. I can see 130 kcals on there, so that's gonna mean the macros match up to the calories if I'm correct. So I'll do 2 of those. Just finished training about maybe 15 minutes ago, and then I've fallen in love with these. It's basically a Japanese pastry called melon pan. It's a really sweet bun. I assume low fat, and then just probably a bunch of carbohydrates, but yeah, it looks like 390 calories, sorry, so we'll eat that, and then that will tide me over till lunch. Pretty standard Japanese cuts of meat, pretty high fat, quite thin, so these will cook really quickly. I've got some beef here. You can see lots of marbling through the meat there, which means it's basically good quality meat in Japan. And we've got a little bit of pork loin as well. The chef slices it up and weighs it out, so you get 120 grams of sliced meat here, and I ordered some extra slices over the back. So basically I'll dip this into the hot pot water, mix in vegetables, and then we have some sesame sauce to mix in after it's cooked, and unlimited rice. So we'll have no problem getting in our carbs for the day here. So pretty much in Japan, everyone will eat lunch out at a restaurant. They won't really have lunch at home or anything like that. But it's pretty common for the Japanese to eat dinner at home, and if they go out to have dinner at a restaurant, it's seen as quite like a special event. But for lunch, everyone will come out to the restaurants and have some sort of big meal, and then if you want to come out for dinner at a restaurant, the prices will increase 3 to 4 times. So it's quite cheap to come out for lunch, but very expensive to go out for dinner. Would you say that sports nutrition in Japan for the athletes is ahead of the curve, like front end line, or still a little bit way behind? Yeah.
Way behind. Yeah. You know, you just basically don't do much science here. So.
We have here matcha parfait, a Japanese dessert. It's got a hard chocolate, basically like a top, and you have to crack it for the parfait, which is underneath. So never had one of these before. We're gonna try it now. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's quite amazing. It's like soft like mousse. That's really, really good. It's like matcha flavored mousse. Very sweet, but also really strong matcha flavor. I'm like a kid in a candy store here, but I'm gonna limit myself to one. I'm gonna go with the Broly from the recent movie. I think he will look really cool. It looks like this. If all goes to plan, I'll look something like this at the end of my 2020 bulking phase, or the cut after the bulking phase. We'll see how we go.
You have to get the long hair too.
Might end up looking like this instead. This is gachapon, super popular in Akihabara around Japan. Basically, you put your money in, turn the crank, and you'll get a surprise toy. They have them for Dragon Ball, Naruto, basically all anime for the Mameshiba. So basically you choose what category you want or what theme, and you get the surprise toy, and people go crazy for these. You'll find big groups of them maybe every 50 meters down the street. And even the locals using them all the time. So we're gonna go for the Dragon Ball gachapon and see what we get. I'm hoping for Boo, because he looks really good. Got Boo. That's going on my keychain. Yes. That's awesome. Looks like nigiri, but it's actually a dessert. It's actually sponge cake and white chocolate and a few other ingredients. We couldn't work out the translation of what they were. But I'm gonna give this little sucker a try. Pretty good. It's like a white chocolate orange with sponge cake, and it's really cold. Not bad. Probably better than normal nigiri, but worse macros.